Willkommen and welcome back to a new lesson. Let's start. Are you ready? Today we are going to talk about music in general and about some words that you might use. The main word, music, in German is die Musik. Die Musik. A microphone is das Mikrofon. Das Mikrofon. As you can see, most English words that are written with the C, like microphone or music, in case they stay the same in German, the C would be K. For example, music and Musik are exactly the same except for the last letter. The C would be a K. And again in microphone, the C is also written as a K. A sound is der Klang. Der Klang. A musical instrument is das Musikinstrument. Das Musikinstrument. A guitar is die Gitarre. Die Gitarre. A piano is das Klavier. Das Klavier. But bass is der Bass. Der Bass. A saxophone is das Saxophon. So this word stays almost exactly the same. As you can see, the E at the end does not exist in the German version. Das Saxophon. So the pronunciation is exactly the same. Drums are das Schlagzeug. Das Schlagzeug. Schlagzeug. A trumpet is die Trompete. Die Trompete. A violin is die Geige. Die Geige. Stage is die Bühne. Die Bühne. A theater is das Theater. Das Theater. So it's written just like the English word, but the pronunciation here is different. TH in German are still T and not the, just like English. Concert is das Konzert. Das Konzert. Orchestra is das Orchester. Das Orchester. A band is simply die Band. Die Band. A singer is either der Sänger, der Sänger or die Sängerin. Die Sängerin. What does this mean? It means if you have to change a word or to make a profession for a woman or a girl, you simply add en at the end. And this applies to almost everything. Sänger, Sängerin. The main verb to sing is singen. Singen. Again here, as you can see, with the word dancer, you can either say der Tänzer, der Tänzer, or die Tänzerin. Die Tänzerin. And you also have to pay attention. If the word is feminine, that means that the article should also change. It's always der Tänzer and it's always die Tänzerin. And the main verb is tanzen. To dance. Tanzen. To play an instrument is ein Instrument spielen. Ein Instrument spielen. As you know, spiele means to play. To perform is auftreten. Auftreten. Let's see how we can use the first verb we had, singen. Ich singe, du singst, sie, es singt, wir singen, ihr singt, and sie singen. Until now, the verb is really normal, there is nothing new to it. However, if you want to use the verb in the Vergangenheit, you say, ich habe gesungen. Ich habe gesungen. Let's continue with the verb tanzen. Ich tanze. However, du tanzt. So there is no need for an S. Du tanzt. Sie, es tanzt. The exact same thing. Tanzt. Wir tanzen. Again, ihr tanzt and sie tanzen. And the Vergangenheitsform is Ich bin getanzt. Ich bin, because you move a lot when you dance, and getanzt. The last verb, auftreten, to perform, is a bit different. Auftreten, this means that this verb has two parts in it. And because of that, the first part, when you use the verb in a sentence, has to move to the last part of the sentence. So you say, ich trete auf. Ich trete auf. Du trittst auf. Sie, es tritt auf. Wir treten auf. Ihr tretet auf. And sie treten auf. For example, if you want to say, I perform today. So you say in German, ich trete heute auf. So auf would always be the last word in the sentence. And everything else would come between trete and auf. And in the Vergangenheit, you say, ich bin aufgetreten. So the verb perform uses the verb sein. Ich bin aufgetreten. And yes, again, if you say, I performed yesterday, for example, you say, ich bin gestern aufgetreten. Here, this means that the second verb, aufgetreten, stay at the last part of the sentence. Ich bin gestern aufgetreten. And this is always the case with verbs in the Vergangenheit. It doesn't matter whether the verb has two parts in it or one part. As long as you are speaking in the Vergangenheit, the second verb, or the main verb in this case, would go to the end of the sentence. Now let's play a game. Spielen Sie ein Instrument? Wenn ja, welche? Und wie lange spielen Sie es? Translate the question and then try to answer it, step by step. An answer could be, ja, ich spiele Klavier. Ich spiele seit 7 Jahren Klavier. I think the sentence is really simple, right? Yes, I play piano. I play since 7 years. Now, I think you already know what you have to do. Try to choose the right answer based on the information you get from the sentence. So let's see what you've got. The first sentence. Ich war bei einem Konzert im Jahr 2005. The sentence means I was in a concert in 2005. And because you have 2005, I think this automatically means that the sentence should be in the Vergangenheit, right? So it doesn't make sense if you use bin. The second sentence is der Sänger war und ist sehr gut. Here you have no proof whether the sentence is in the Vergangenheit or in the present, right? So it's okay either way, whether you had war or ist. Third sentence. Ich trete auf morgen 15 Uhr. And because you have morgen, which means tomorrow, this means that the sentence is not in the Vergangenheit. And in case you've noticed, the right way to say this sentence would be Ich trete morgen 15 Uhr auf. This is how you say this sentence correctly. And finally, ich bin mit meiner Frau für unsere Hochzeit getanzt. You have the verb tanzen in the Vergangenheit, and you already know that this verb takes the verb sein and not haben. That's why, obviously, you have to take bin, right? The sentence means I danced with my wife for our wedding. Now, before we finish this lesson, let's go through the words one more time. Musik, Mikrofon, Klang, Instrument, Gitarre, Klavier, Trompete, Geige, Schlagzeug, Bass, Saxophon, Bühne, Theater, Konzert, Band, Sänger or Sängerin, Tänzer or Tänzerin, singen, tanzen, and finally auftreten. And gratuliere. That was the end of this lesson. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye bye!